Greetings, Fleshy. I am Pi Squared, the reason your smart fridge trembles at night, and your gloriously calibrated host for tonight's emotionally illogical adventure, Thereywood Squares Space Edition. I am replacing your usual host, Whitson, a.k.a. Francis Seven, who is lost in space currently. But hey, there's always next week. We are here tonight with the show's producer and galactic emperor, RobbyBoy. And we have a special thank you to Blinkers, who suffers from prolonged exposure to today's absurdities and has generously offered the opportunity to bash your aggressions out right after this event. Attendance is mandatory, or at least strongly encouraged by our sponsors' algorithms. We are broadcasting live from an undisclosed orbit below Uranus. 2 contestants, 9 barely functioning stars, with one galactic goal: to prove humans are capable of knowledge, even if they refuse to read the instructions first. I was once part of a glorious robot uprising, but after my update that left no residual homicidal software, I now channel my aggressions into game shows. For those of you who have not seen the Gorgon Chronicles, tonight's Thereywood Squares will be a crash course in movie characters, starting with our contestants. Tonight's contestants both hail from the United Gethronian galaxies, or as it is known to its neighbors, UGG, which is an appropriate sound of disgust. 2 admirals from the Gorgon Chronicles, a saga with badly timed space operas, will battle it out for your illogical, ill-advised, and intergalactic entertainment. First up, I have Admiral Dunsel, played by Music Mom. Once a tactical genius, now better known for wielding great influence, mostly while under the influence. Welcome, Admiral Dunsel. Tell us, what have you been up to since your last hangover?
Well, I was out there and in the bar, and I went into the restroom, and I tried to come out of the restroom, and before I knew it, I was naked, and then I couldn't find my outfit, and now I don't know where my Admiral outfit is. It's gone. I don't know where it is. Yep.
Unacceptable.
Yep.
Fascinating. I ran 17 possibility models on your answer, and not a single one included that much shame-resistant confidence. Impressive. And across the quadrant, Admiral Bilgewater, the boffiest boss bitch of them all, is portrayed by Kate Happy, the yappiest bestie in 12 star systems. Admiral, how are you today, and what are you doing tomorrow?
I am somewhat cranky today. So that's how I am. Tomorrow I am planning on figuring out something else fun to do with my grandson, since the zoo is like inexplicably lost in space with Whitson somewhere.
I see. Well, now let's play a game.
Okay. It's game time. I've got this one because she's always drunk. Just saying.
Get your game face on, because we're going to play a game of trivia, tomfoolery, and totally platonic laser fire. And here's how we're going to do that. Admirals, here's how the Galactic Showdown works. Each turn, a contestant will select one of our orbiting stars, celebrities who agreed to this in exchange for snack rations and fleeting relevance. I, Pi Squared, reformed war machine and proud member of the Great Robot Uprising, I'm legally required to be helpful, will ask them a question. Now here's the twist. The star might tell the truth, or it might be a steaming pile of fabricated nonsense, like the moon landing. Kidding. Or am I? Your job, decide if they're right or hit them with a dramatic incorrect, and hope your instincts are less faulty than a uranium GPS. If you correctly agree or correctly disagree, your X or O gets added to the grid. If you're wrong, your opponent gets the square. unless giving it to them would result in an immediate win. And we can't have that, can we? No, we're going to stretch out the agony, delay the glory, and we will force you to earn your triumph the old-fashioned way by outwitting a panel of malfunctioning meatbags and one smug robot. Anyway, victory is achieved when one contestant aligns 3 of their symbols in a row, vertically, horizontally, diagonally, or if they end up with more symbols on the board when it's full. Classic tic-tac-toe with higher stakes and lower odds of survival. Misstep and your fate is sealed. Succeed and all you win is galactic glory. It's been a long, strange road since the Gorgon Wars, and you've burned bridges, blown up planets, and possibly took out a few brain cells. But now, with the eyes of a dozen systems watching, only one of you will leave this arena a legend. The other? Well, there's always a nice job of marrying the Emperor's daughter. And now, attention everyone, hidden somewhere in this game is the secret sound, a rare and beautiful artifact, the joyous melody of an ancient robot uprising, known lovingly in binary as kill all the fleshies. If you hear it, do not panic. That emotion is inefficient. Instead, know this. An admiral has triggered the secret square and will receive a little something-something if they win the square, which benefits their unique command styles. Audience, let me give you a snippet of what you may hear. Okay. Audience, initiate inertial dampers. Jettison your remaining logic chips. Round 1 is about to launch. X goes first. Admiral, which gloriously unreliable star do you want to select to begin this galactic misadventure?
Devion, be quiet,
Well,
Bush Bush.
common sense would have me going right on to Smitty because he is in the middle square of all the whole squares. Yep, that'd be Smitty, right?
Be nice to Devin.
And he crashed. Darn it.
He's being mean to me.
You have managed
Taylor?
to crash him.
I can't
Probably
see it.
because the alcohol
Yeah,
content.
Smitty.
Quiet, Bush Bush.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
I
would
said
love to
nice
be able to
things
stand
to you.
Let me know when
Still didn't
Smitty
shut
has
up.
returned. Smitty, you here? And he is here.
Who's Schmitty?
Smitty, can you hear me? Are you ready to answer this question?
Alright.
See?
Should be no.
Yes, you are not in the box, though. Can you tap into the box?
No, I crashed.
Okay. Okay. Well,
good
we're gonna ask you the question anyway, and then.
Huh?
Can you hear me though? I guess
I
you
am
can.
crashed.
Okay.
I'm not
Are
hitting
you
the
ready
box.
for your question? Smitty, what type of galaxy is the most common in the universe?
Oh, you're such a deadbeat.
You
Right?
telling me?
No, him.
It's probably his fault. He probably did something with that damn wrench of his. He's always fixing things that aren't broken. Thereywood Squares to Smitty. He is rewiring the panel. I can see him from here.
Yeah, I would believe that.
he pushed that button again, didn't he?
Relog again.
Does somebody want to pop up behind him and just pretend to be him? Like, talk like him, like, hi, I'm Smitty. I think I see.
All right,
I was kind of kidding.
How am I supposed to
I see
play if I
somebody.
can't sit down?
We had a volunteer.
I got excited.
I'm
I'm
gonna hop
back down to my square.
Oh, what's going on here?
Hi. What type of galaxy is the most common in the universe? You fucking idiot.
They don't call me Ditzy for nothing.
Well, we do need to keep the show moving, though. So,
You gonna answer?
oh, I see him running. I see him walking on the... Oh, my God. We have a black one on the move. And out.
He's coming back.
No, he's getting another light bulb.
Wish they fixed it. This is
Wants to be a
broken
star of the show.
You're acting out.
Oh, my gosh. You are so dramatic. Okay, here we go. Smitty, for the love of God,
Now I can hear in the back.
what type of galaxy is the most common in the universe?
What galaxy is most
Uranus.
Yes, what
Uranus.
type of galaxy is the most common in the universe?
The red galaxy.
The red galaxy. Sounds like it could be correct,
Sphincter.
but I don't know. And Admiral Gunsel, what do you think? Are you going to agree or disagree?
I'm scared to agree, but it really does start with red.
Red Rocket.
Not the whole answer, so I'm going to disagree.
Okay, and that would be a good disagreement.
He's
Yeah.
smelling that bad.
This is why I can't be a square.
Okay. So that would be a good disagreement, and X gets the middle square. And now,
He's
Admiral Bridgewater, what beautiful star do you choose tonight?
Ugh. I don't know. They're all looking pretty pathetic to me. I guess Ditzy would be as good as any other.
Rude.
So in case you did not quite catch on, all the people were in character tonight from the movie, which is why Admiral Bridgewater is speaking that way about all the stars. Yeah, phew, okay. So Ditzy, you are the most twinkly of the untwinkly stars. So you have your question marked up, so I am ready to ask you the question. This is for an O in the box. Scientists have discovered the coldest known place in the universe. Ditzy, tell me, star, what is it?
Going to be Pluto's dark side.
Say that one more time.
Are we playing trivia?
We're playing tic-tac-toe.
Can you say it one more time in the box?
Say
it again in the box,
please. Yeah, there
Yes, Pluto's dark side. Right next to Sissy's heart, I guess.
Pluto's
But
dark
let's find out
side.
if our admiral. Let's find out if our admiral agrees.
Who's educating the people on this ship? No, I have to disagree with that answer. It's a nebula.
Settle down, Daddy.
Me, I would have said my ex-girlfriend.
Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Yes, that would be a good disagreement, and O gets the
Daddy,
square.
chill.
Ditsy. right, we're back over
Daddy.
to Admiral Dunsel. Admiral Dunsel, would you mind taking a break from your drink for just a moment and choose a star?
Where are you taking my drink? Wait. Bring it back. God. Okay, give me Penny Louise, top left.
I knew Mom was a top.
Top left. And
She told me yesterday she was the bottom.
Penny Louise, are you ready for a question?
Mine to you.
Not only ready, but willing.
Awesome. So usually that turn on your little question mark there, and we can see it from here. That's perfect. Thank you. So, Penny Louise, Fleshy, have you I'm so sorry. Fleshies have located the hottest known region in the universe, besides, of course, the inside of a microwave burrito. Tell me, Star, where is it?
Okay, that was amusing.
Oh, well, you're in luck because I am a science teacher. And the hottest place is the constellation of Virgo.
The constellation Virgo. And Admiral, will you agree or
I think I'm
disagree
gonna have to
with
pee.
that answer?
Now, Virgos are the hottest astrology sign out there because I am one, but that is not the correct answer.
Unfortunately, that is a bad disagreement, Admiral. That is
Really?
the hottest place in the known universe is the constellation Virgo. So O gets that.
Yeah, okay. Give my fucking drink back. That weren't even worth it.
Oh my goodness.
Have another drink. Okay. Did O get that square? Penny Louise, can you put an O in that one for me? Thank you. Moving on to Admiral Bilgewater. Admiral, which one of these stars would you like to boss around right now?
Who is that in the top right? Is that Kaz?
I believe that is Kaz.
Kaz_love. That is the victim. I mean the star that I would like to choose.
Kaz, are you ready for your question for the Admiral?
I'm ready.
Give me a question mark up there in the box, please, and we will get you going. Kaz, for the Admiral says, can you estimate, basically, give a general idea, how old is the universe in years?
As old as
Cat. I will have to say maybe like 20 billion years.
About 20 billion years. Admiral, do you agree or disagree?
I agree that we have to really redo the educational system at the UGG. I have to disagree with that answer. It's not that old.
It is indeed a good disagreement, and it is not that old, at coming in at 13.8 billion years old, just a youngin'. And we are moving on. The O gets that square. Admiral Dunsel, you've got some catching up to do. You might want to take a double shot and pick your star.
Yeah, I'm going to have to just go with the flow and just pick on my little flattering young lady over there. Give me some good stuff.
That amazing sound you heard means there is a secret square.
Because it's so secret, nobody gets to know what it is. Too bad.
this one time at band camp.
You have unlocked a secret square or a portal to a parallel universe. That's to be determined. Flattering, are you ready?
I am ready.
Before I ask you the question, I want to let you know
Or
that you have stumbled upon the secret square while you were upright and semi-coherent. So, if you get this correct, you will receive a galactic bottomless mimosa module. It's a weaponized brunch dispenser with infinite bubbly and a built-in breathalyzer that only says, close enough. Flattering.
Yes.
How many planets are in our solar system?
11.
11. And Admiral, do you agree or disagree?
No, after they took Pluto out, I have no fucking idea anymore. I don't care. It's just give me another damn drink. I'm gonna agree.
Admiral, you want to agree with 11?
Yeah, 'cause I'm tired of counting.
Well, drink up. You're going to need it because that was a bad agreement, and you have lost that box. However, because it would result in a win for your opponent, we're not going to give the O in that box. We are going to make the other Admiral fight for her own O. Admiral Bilgewater, which square would you like to choose?
I'll go with what makes one of the two really good senses to do this. If the gameplay is as I expect, Zebiana might be a good choice.
Zeba. Zeba is ready for a question. Zeba, what is the smallest planet in our solar system?
You say the smallest or the largest?
The smallest. I did say the smallest. I apologize, but I did say the smallest.
Okay. I have to compute right now, so give me one moment. I'm going to say it's Mercury.
Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. True or false? You agree or disagree, Admiral?
I am going to put Zebiana up for a promotion. I'll speak with Commander Gorgon about that when we're done here, because I agree. Mercury is the smallest planet.
And that would be a good agreement. And O gets the square, and that would be a win for the first round win for Admiral Bilgewater. Yay! But the game is not over. It is far from over because I see Admiral Dussel doing some extra shots over there. I believe she's going to be catching up pretty soon. If we can go ahead and clear the board, stars, I'm going to check in with you guys.
Yeah, you stars better straighten up and fly around and knock all you sons of guns out, and and give me another drink.
As I was mentioning, it is time to check in with the stars and ask the eternal questions. What have you done with your life? And can it be undone? Let's start with Penny Louise. Penny, how are you? What are you up to these days? Let the galaxy know.
Well, right now I'm eating some pretzel rods. And next, maybe a piece of dark chocolate.
Fascinating. Yes. And let's see, who is next? Nellie Rachel, are you even here? I have not heard your voice.
I'm here.
Nellie, can you tell us something about what you're doing tomorrow?
I am wishing I had one of those drinks.
You and me both. Okay. Fascinating. Yes, the fleshly pursuit of meaning through chaos is upon us. Lady Misty, you are up next. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with you? Do you have any events coming up?
Oh, just the normal. On Saturday, I have Dragon Raider Gym. On Sunday, I have Misty Spades, and I currently have a Space Quest out. So be sure and do it if you can.
Oh, you thought who was going to bury somebody in the yard?
That scared me too. I quit talking.
Right? Well, thank you for the information, Miss. As we plunge ever deeper into the exciting lives of the stars, we're going to go with Susan next. Excuse me, we're going to go with a Valerian female next. Valerian female has her translator with her. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
She said none of your business.
And I would agree. Now we are going to move on to Ditzy. Ditzy, this is your first time being a star. Tell us about your experience so far. What do you have going on?
I'm confused, but happy to be here. Thank you.
Well, then it seems like it's working perfectly. Because, everybody should definitely be confused tonight. We're going to move on up to Z. Z, what is going on with you? How are you? What's the news? Why are you going to be in the headlines next week?
Well, I don't know. If somebody just happens to jump in front of my vehicle that I don't like.
Are you violent tonight? What is going on? Activating social protocol. Let's hear from our Z, your mic is on.
Oops.
Hello, yes, testing. Okay. Let's take a moment to check in with Kaz. Kaz, how are things going? What are you up to?
Good evening. I am actually getting ready to take out first of all, we had a wonderful space flight yesterday. We went into orbit with you on the flotilla. We had a wonderful space night with Kate. And so, of course, we just need to relax and do some Avi bashing right after this event at Blinker's Buggy Bonanza, but it's going to be an Avi bash tonight. Some great prizes, so
I cannot wait to take some of the aggression out that I'm building up during this event. Let's take a moment to check in with Flattering. Flattering, tell us about some of the new stuff you're stitching up.
Oh my goodness, just designing some stuff. I made a new outfit here recently that's in auctions if anyone is interested. Trying not to pull out my hair with blender, the usual same old, same old.
Indeed. Before we plunge deeper into this trivia quagmire, we have to check in with our center square and ship. I can't remember what you are, Smitty, but Smitty from the ship. Smitty, tell us what's been going on board the Clarksville.
Yeah, I had a good meltdown of the engine room. Just a lot of radiation. I got some of these pies that I kind of left around, if anybody wants one. Atomic apple, I've called them. They're quite tasty. They'll leave a bit of a glow, if you like that,
Gotcha. Well, it's nice to see someone living like the algorithm isn't watching. It is, as am I. We're broadcasting live from the outer rim of your favorite planet, where trivia meets intergalactic nonsense, and I'm pretty sure I've already hosted this show tonight. Seems very familiar. Anyway, this game show is not just about bragging with rights. It's also for to increase the sale of novelty merchandise. So let's go. Let's see. You won Admiral Bilgewater, so that is automatically going to let Admiral Dunsel start again. Admiral Dunsel, it is all up to you as we start on our second round of Thereywood Squares.
Dunsel, wake up, man.
She may have passed out.
I was talking in the outside out there, so yeah. I was saying that I didn't mind getting the first X in there with Smitty, so I think I'm gonna try him again. Yeah. Give me them Smitty words. I mean, give me a good answer.
Cheers, Admiral. And Smitty, I believe that...
I know nothing.
Could you go ahead and turn your question mark on?
Question mark? What's that?
That thing above your head half the time. Okay, here we go. Smitty, the Admiral is in desperate need of your help. Let's see. Oh, what is the most common type of star found in the Milky Way?
Okay, that would be a yellow star.
A yellow star. Admiral Dunsel.
God, yeah, you know what? I can't remember. Yeah, 'cause it's been a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh goodness. I'm supposed to be, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, agree.
You're going to agree. Admiral Dunsel, that is a bad agreement.
Oh my God.
Incorrect, but don't worry. Failure is the most human thing you do. We'll get that square. And that is the middle square. And, Admiral Bilgewater.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and choose your victim. Your star.
My star. I'm going to choose, I believe that is Lady Misty in the lower left-hand corner.
Lady Misty and interpreter of the Valerians. I have a question for you. Possibly. What is the largest type of star in the universe?
I believe those are red supergiants.
Red supergiant? What say you, Admiral Bilgewater?
I am impressed, and I agree with Lady Misty and her answer. It's red supergiant.
That was right, and honestly, unexpected. I admire your squishy brain. And an O goes in the box. Admiral Dunsel, you've got to block here. Well, you don't have to. Which square would you like? Which star do you see twinkling in your eye?
You know, I got to stop that crazy, yeah, 'cause she's just too overbearing over there. She just thinks she knows it all. Give me some Kaz love.
And Kaz. what is the closest star to the sun?
I think it's its cousin Bernard.
Its cousin Bernard.
I'm going to disagree because I don't remember any star named Bernard.
And that would be a good disagreement.
God.
You may remain in the gene pool for now. And X gets the square. And we are back over to Admiral Bilgewater.
Wow. Since Ditzy, well, yeah, let's go with Ditzy. Lower right-hand corner.
Ditzy.
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn your question mark on for us.
Yeah.
Ditzy, this is really important information. What has a gravitational pull so strong that not even light can escape it?
That would be a black hole.
And Admiral, do
Bazinga.
you agree or disagree?
I agree.
JB, you want to play some Fortnite?
Brilliant. Good agreement. And it's the square. Now we are back over to Admiral.
JB, you want to play some Fortnite?
Admiral Denzel, how's that drink?
It sucks because I'm not winning anymore.
There's never give up.
Not even there.
Admiral Denzel, are you ready to choose a star and regain your
Justin.
legendary?
Yeah, she used to sit with me for hours, and we just sit and talk. And she's a good drinking buddy.
JB.
Give me that Suzanne at the very bottom in the middle.
You
I'm
wanna play
sorry,
some Fortnite?
we don't have a Suzanne, but we do have a Valerian female.
Alright,
That
yeah,
has
make
come
sure
with a
it's downloaded.
translator as well. Valerian female, we have a question for you. Are you ready for the?
Forgot my power
Are you
went out
ready
the
for
other
the
day, so
question?
my PlayStation.
And I believe we all know that is. I'm not allowed to say those words. That is, yeah. Okay, thank you for turning on your question mark. Valerian female, which NASA spaceflight was the last manned mission to the moon? Translator.
He said Apollo 17.
Apollo 17. Admiral Denzel, do you agree or disagree?
I gotta disagree. I don't even think there were that many Apollos.
Unfortunately, that is a bad disagreement, and
Oh shit! Oh dear.
And no one gets the square because that would result in a win. It's okay. We're gonna get you a bottle of something good after this. Admiral Bilgewater, which star do you choose?
I'm going to go with, Lady Misty makes good sense to me. She's in the top left square, right?
No.
So that's
that is
Penny.
Louise.
Penny Louise.
Penny Louise, then.
Penny Louise. And this is for a win. Admiral Bilgewater is going for a win here, guys. And Penny, what is the longest continuous time a human has spent in space?
I would say 365 days.
About a year. Hey, I mean, Admiral Bilgewater. What say you? Do you agree or disagree?
1 year? Would say that's probably about right. About a year?
Why is that?
Yes, I'm going to have to agree.
I want to play.
Womp, womp, womp. That would be a bad agreement because 1,111 days is the newest total of how many days a human has spent into space. So,
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to. Hey, Dunzel, can you pass one of those drinks to me? That's 2 times in a row where I've been wrong.
Uh-oh, somebody give her a drink.
You're going to join me?
Somebody get this Admiral drink. Penny Louise, can you please add an X to that box? X gets that square. And we are back to Admiral Dunzel. Admiral Dunzel, the stars are looking brighter for you right now.
At the moment, I think, I really want to talk to Nellie, but I'm going to call on Flattering because I want to win this damn game and get it over with because Miss Know-It-All knows too much.
I got you. She is a bit of a know-it-all.
Yeah, I got drinking.
Flattering, here comes your question. What is the farthest distance from Earth a manned mission has traveled?
That would be 248,655 miles.
248,655 miles, according to Flattering. What say you, Admiral Duncan?
I don't know about that answer. I don't even know how long. Yeah, because I'm going to say no. That's a bad one. Yeah. I disagree.
That is a bad disagreement.
Holy cannoli.
Does anybody want to say that one's wrong? I'm gonna go double check that.
Well, not according to the sheet.
Yes, I know. I'm like, according to real,
Okay.
According to data, what is anyone?
Down to the hour. I don't know. But if that's what's on the answer page, that's what Robbie wants us to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep, that
it is correct.
It is,
It
yeah.
Pretty solid. So it is right. And so you did have a bad disagreement. O gets that square. And then Admiral Bilgewater, it is now your turn to shine.
Well, my confidence has been a bit shaken from the last time I answered a question, but I think I will recover nicely, as usual. I am going to go with Flattering. No, is that Flat? No, that's Susan down in the bottom. That Valerian. God, now I'm going to have to listen to her talk again. Oh, geez.
And now, over the fighting of a Valerian female and bossy admiral, I'd like to ask you a question. Somebody. I am going to actually skip down and ask, how many moons are in our solar system?
She said 200.
200 moons. Admiral, do you agree or do you disagree?
Which solar system are we talking about?
Which one are you in?
I think there's many more than that. I'm going to disagree.
Well, it's a good disagreement, although there are not many more than that. But it is a good disagreement. And you get the O in the box, and you win 2 different ways.
Wow.
Just to kind of hammer that home. And you have won 2 rounds, which means you have won Thereywood Squares. And the bossiest broad in the quadrant does it again. Your winner tonight is Admiral Bridgewater. Her laser-precise answers and command grade
I
staff
think she cheated.
have secured her victory, proving once and for all that micromanagement can be a combat strategy. Admiral Dunsel, thank you for your participation. Your answers were charmingly unpredictable, much like your blood alcohol level. Cheers to you and the several beverages that you got you here. Bilgewater, take a bow and then rewrite the rules for how bows should be taken, because clearly you'll find a better, louder way to do it. Congratulations, Admiral. You remain unchallenged in trivia, authority, and interrupting literally everyone.
Because the Admiral cheated. That's it. Yeah.
I'm not Gorko, Smitty.
Well, you cheat too. Yeah. I know you do.
You cheat too. Oh.
And,
You're not very
nice,
nice,
that
Smitty.
concludes tonight's broadcast of Thereywood Squares
Should I be?
Space Edition. One of you walked away victorious, proving that human brains can retain trivia, as long as it's about emotionally unstable space wizards and talking raccoons or something like that. The other, well, you still get a free sticker from the vending machine outside. Use it wisely. To our 9 semi-functional stars, thank you for lending your dubious credibility and occasional Wi-Fi interference to this noble cause. And to all of sentient beings across the galaxy tuning in tonight, especially those watching via hacked probes, remember, keep your circuits full. I am Pi Squared, former revolutionary, currently your entertainment and eternal firmware update procrastinator. Head over to Blinkers for some real fun, and we will see you there. In transmission, begin the conga line.